Watson on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
That's where you belong.
To throw on second is Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. First down carry now for Miller. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Tiger.
From the red zone now, Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really...
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He's got room to run past the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Yeah, he was the first back taken in the draft. Ended up going number 2 to the Giants, and there was never a doubt that he would be the first runner off the board. And we just saw why. His ability with the ball in his hands to turn a nice little gain into something big. He makes plays no matter how you get him the ball.
Leopard! Over!
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
4 down, check, 4 down. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Coming off play action, Lauletta. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Up 45 before going out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep, Bruce Ellington. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And now out comes Houston. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go.
Short-term memory.
And move on to the next series.
Tiger.
On first down, Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple. Both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Quick hitch, complete. It's Fuller. Burst by him near the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Here's Watson out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Come back. You got 3 down.
To throw is Watson. To throw on 2nd down. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Nifty move. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now out come the Giants. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Leopard! Leopard!
On second down, here's Lauletta, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The four-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's got room. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Richmond! Come back! Down! Blue, come back! Blue, hey! Richmond! Watch his flat! Black 99 Philly! No! Off! Check! Lucky! Richmond! Where's 52?
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Caught left side Hopkins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. Watson now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
4 down. Alert.
And the pitch goes to Miller. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
You got four. Black 22! Black 22!
To throw on 2nd down. Watson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Black 22! Black 22! Black 99 Philly! Check 52's the mic!
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, Oh, boy, you wish you hadn't.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Andre Howell, the one to bring him down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Leopard.
A final shot before the break for Lauletta. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Come back, come back.
On first down, it's Watson, escaping the pressure right. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's complete to Fuller. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
3 down, 3 down. Reset, reset, reset. 3 down, 3 down.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Come back, come back. Green,
Now Watson looking to throw on second down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because you're right, they have had no room to breathe. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A special teams mistake.